Family Promise exists because there's a need in the community for helping families that experience homelessness into stable housing. We're here at the Community House, a historic building built in 1925. It's been part of the Morristown community for a very long time, now houses nonprofits, and it's just a beautiful space that we're lucky to have. Prior to COVID, we had 11 to 13 faith communities throughout Burlington County where we would shelter families experiencing homelessness. And one of those congregations is United Methodist in Medford, where Randy's a congregant.
The specific areas where we've been involved have to do with being part of a consortium of religious institutions in providing overnight accommodations for homeless families. We've prepared meals for those guests. We've also enjoyed game nights with those guests. Now we are in COVID finding new ways of working with those guests. Instead of accommodating people in church facilities, we are increasing our financial support so that these families are enabled to stay in motels. And there's personal contact. There are a number of areas in which we work with them to see if we can transition those families out of homelessness into self-sustainability.
It's been so great to have this partnership with the orchestra and have this opportunity to spotlight our organization with somebody as amazing as the Philadelphia Orchestra.
It's a blast to play with Jen and Elizabeth. Anytime I have an opportunity to join the orchestra again, I'm thrilled. And to work with these colleagues is just a fantastic joy.
I met Elizabeth Masoudnia through an all-city rehearsal. She was conducting the winds, and we exchanged information.
I was giving Kevin Arthur oboe and English horn lessons through the orchestra's All-City Fellowship program.
The All-City Fellowship, it provides mentorship from different musicians, a part of the Philadelphia Orchestra, and it also helps with anything relating to music. They really just focus on the student.
The more I got to know him, the more I realized that what he really wanted to be was a composer.
She asked me to write her a piece, and I wanted to kind of show the range of the instrument. And I call it the river because it kind of reminds me of the last few months of my life, which is kind of like a non-stop flow.
I just thought it was a really great piece, and it needs to be heard, and so I hope everyone really enjoys it. And it's also great because English horn does not have a lot of repertoire, and here's a piece that we can all practice and just get played.
I'm honored to have Miss Masoudnia want to perform my piece. You know, it's just a great feeling, and hearing her play it and hearing it come to life, it was just beautiful.
One great thing that's come out of the pandemic is the way the orchestra musicians are making more of a connection with the community.
I can't thank the orchestra enough for allowing Family Promise to be spotlighted in Our City, Your Orchestra.
In our existence, we've helped over 450 families into stable housing. That includes over 900 children. There's a family that was in our program when I was still a coordinator. It was a mom and two young boys. And, the two boys would always run up to me and say, Mr. Scott, Mr. Scott. And they would come up and they'd hug me. And, even though that was probably 4 years ago, I'm still in touch with that mom. And I'll carry that with me for the rest of my life. That's just, it gets into your heart.